I'm back in the code because there was things I forgot to look at last time, and these things being the zombies' speed. They feel slower. Like all the zombies just feel so much slower. You feel zippier, more like faster. I don't know. Like it's like my senses changed, but it hasn't. Um, and I just feel nimble and whippy. So we're gonna look at those things, and I think there was another one, but I don't. What was it? In the fourth buried supply quest. So if you don't know, when you pick up a quest from the trade, when you go to the traders first, he gives you a shovel for getting to the traders, and he goes, "Hey, go get these buried supplies." Um, so yeah, like that. It's a really easy quest. You just dig in a hole, you grab the buried supplies, you kill. Well, I killed one zombie when I did it, so I want to see what's the max amount of zombies that could give you, or if it's like game stage dependent stuff like that. So that will be probably in quests, might be in events, but these first two zombie speed, player speed will be in entity classes, or should very much be in entity classes, unless I'm stupid and can't remember how to code. So somewhere here should really have player speed. It's not quite called that, I don't think. Oh, here we go. Walk speed, run speed, crouch speed. Walk speed, run speed, and swimming. It doesn't look different. Mobility set to 1. Huh. Oh, there's something in my throat. Um, yeah, it doesn't. I think these values are exactly the same. Walk speed and run speed are, their values are like swapped, um, which is really annoying based on the values. Um, and then zombies should be further down. Player female, zombie template. Here we go. Feral sense, noise seek detection scale. Their AI tasks. So they'll always go break a block, break an area. Territorial, so they just stay in a sort of area. Um, Other YouTubers have explained this way better than me. Foul land behavior is depending on the height, depending how much damage they take and stuff, will depend what they do. So it's like to combat killing corridors and stuff like that. That's where they, instead of just running back into a loop, they'll fall, take damage, start trying to beat the shit down. GPORTAL has bypassed that many a times. But that's not what we're after. We're after somewhere here. It says move speed, template regular, just shambling around. So that's without a target. Once they have a target, they'll go at 0.2. That feels so much slower. Yeah, that feels way slower. I wonder what it was previously. Because that is nothing. But then at nighttime, their feral run speed is faster than your walking speed. So they will catch up to you. Yeah, that's just for default. Each zombie class, so slim, are faster, and they should have different move speeds. Arlene and a bunch of others have part of this slim template, and you'd go down to like, I think it's slim, then oh, you're testing me. Some of the others. There's like 4 or 5 categories. One is like strength or something. One's fat. Um, and then there's like special. Normal is another one, and that should have a different move speed. That should have the default 1.25 when aggroed at night, or the 0.2. And if you can't find it here, it's because I think the base template, the base template is the base template. Where if you looked up here, it said the base template was the slim variety. Oh, Spider Part is also part of regular. This should be slim. Burnt zombie? Did I miss a category? Trust me, bro. There's one of them. Slim, regular. Businessman's got it. And his should have business template short. Huh. Whatever. Maybe I misread Arlene's one. For that default template. Normal template, and then it goes down further and further to... I'm going to say fat is next. But it might be the soldier, hoodie, and one of the others. Strong. Not... What did I call? Fat. What was the other one? Strength? Strong. High health, but slightly slower. So the biker, their move speed is 0.05% 5 slower. And then he goes through, and so yeah, they feel slower. I don't know what the starting value. I don't know what the I guess the starting shambling value, no target, during day was last time, but it's now moved to 0.2, 0.2. 5 or 0.35. So they're 3 times slower roughly than you are, which is really nice. No, don't save it. I didn't mean to be editing any of these. Oh, I should have kept the quest one open. Yeah. So zombies feel slower. Don't have a value to compare it to, and I'm not rolling back my data. And then player 1 hasn't changed, I believe. I'm like 98% sure player hasn't changed speeds, but the zombies are slower, so then you feel faster. Maybe. Or maybe it comes down to mobility, and they've changed a few things in that way, but I wouldn't know. Next is quests. The trader quest, the initial trader quest, challenge page. No, he gives you a tool, right? Gives you the stone shovel. And then homesteading, return to NPC phase, nav object, interact, loot item, craft land claim. You still have to do that. I feel like I didn't have to do that. Show message, right, with a description. Key subtitles. There's a lot of reading. Who likes to do that? I'll catch you all when I find it, I guess. Found it. It's an intro, buried supplies. I've just typed up here in this the shovel, and I've now lost it. Fuck. Treasure chest, fetch. It was past fetch quests. Clear infested, restore power, treasure chest, fetch from treasure. What's this one? Intro, buried supplies. Here we go. I am looking for go to NPC, completion distance 20, so it can be between 100 and 500 meters. Same biome as the quest you get the trader from, so wrecked, it will be in the forest, gen, burnt, etc. Stay within the radius. You got the rally point. You got the treasure chest. Quest treasure explosion horde. Phase block. Container intro. Buried food chest. Remember that, because if we go into, I think it's items. If I don't find something, loot. It'd be loot, and we go. Intro? Is that how you spell it? Oop. Is that how it was spelt? Where am I looking? Intro buried. We should, oops, wrong one. We should have what it contains. So it contains a shitty sandwich, a water, and a rotten flesh. And it will always contain that. And one of them. And it will always contain all of them and one of them. So it's always going to be terrible. But then what the other ones will actually have a good food. High chances of a common food, medium chance of an uncommon food, and a rare food at very low chance. So rare foods are like the high tier ones, meat stew, shit like that. Yeah, okay, cool. Neato burrito. What else? Reduction, it shrinks. Blocks per reduction is 5 compared to, I think the regular is 7. Spawn enemies, sleeper list. It could be between 1 and 2 zombies. Cool. Okay, so I rolled the low on that front. And then the next one, 350 to 600 meters for the tier 1 berry supplies. Should contain actually good food. Yet contains a buried food stash chest, which, if we look back up here, contains the common food, the uncommon, and the rare, or all at a slim chance. Or at a varying chances. Blocks per reduction is 10, unless you have the perk, the treasure hunting perk or whatever. Spawn count is 1 to 3. Alright, and it changes so on and so forth. That's all I wanted to look at. Okay, perfect. I'll leave this here. But to recap, the basic starter trader quest gives you an old shared sandwich, a piece of rotten flesh, and a murky water, and it will always contain that. You will only fight 1 to 2 zombies, and it will be between 100 and 300 meters. I believe that's what it was. And the zombies feel slower, but I don't believe the player has increased speeds. Yes, from the last alpha to full release. Perfect. Thank you all for watching. I'm Anything Said. Consider liking, subscribing, all the bullshit that YouTubers say, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers and take care. Adios.